There is a principle in life that what is visible to you is not always visible to others. And what you think goes unnoticed is often the very thing that captures the attention of those who truly observe. Women, I want you to understand something profound. There are things about you, the essence of who you are, that men notice without you ever realizing. This is not about superficial beauty or fleeting appearances. No, it is deeper. It is about the spirit that shines through you. First, a man notices the way you carry yourself, not just the way you walk, but the posture of your heart. Do you stand tall, proud of who you are, or do you shrink in the shadow of doubt? Confidence is not arrogance. It is a reflection of self-respect, and it speaks louder than words. When you walk into a room with purpose, a man recognizes the queen in you. Then there is the language of the eyes, the window to the soul. Then see the unspoken messages your eyes send. The hopes, the dreams, the fears, and the vulnerabilities. It is in those silent moments that true connection begins. Your eyes reveal authenticity, and authenticity is rare and precious. A man also notices your laughter, the genuine sound of your joy. It is a melody that tells him you are alive, that your spirit is free and not bound by burdens. Laughter is an expression of life. And when it is sincere, it lights up the darkest corners of his world. Kindness is another invisible crown you wear, often unnoticed by many, but never by a man who understands value. The compassion you show to others speaks of your character. It tells him that your heart is expansive, able to love beyond yourself, and that is a power that cannot be bought or fabricated. When the pressure of life comes, and it always does, a man watches how you respond. Do you crumble or do you rise? The way you handle adversity reveals strength that words cannot describe. Strength wrapped in grace is magnetic because it shows resilience and faith. And then notice the effort you put into becoming more. The personal growth, the education, the dreams you chase. It shows ambition and purpose, a life that is intentional and driven. A woman who strives to be better is not only attractive, she is unstoppable. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, men see the respect you command, not only for yourself, but for others. Respect is a language of dignity. When you demand respect, you are saying that you value yourself and the value you bring to any relationship or situation. That respect builds the foundation for trust, honor, and partnership. These are the things often hidden in plain sight, the divine principles written into the fabric of who you are. When you understand these truths, you will see that you are not merely noticed. You are deeply valued. There is a power in how a woman carries herself that goes far beyond physical appearance. It is the posture of her spirit made visible. When a woman stands tall, with her head held high and her shoulders back, she is not just showing good posture, she is declaring her worth to the world. This confidence is a silent language that speaks volumes before a single word is uttered. It tells those around her that she knows who she is, and she refuses to settle for less than she deserves. Confidence is not something superficial or manufactured. It is the result of self-awareness and an understanding of one's own value. It is rooted in the knowledge that she is fearfully and wonderfully made, designed for greatness and purpose. The way a woman carries herself reflects the respect she has for herself. When she walks with intention and grace, it sends a clear message that she will not be overlooked or dismissed. She is aware that her presence matters and that the energy she brings shapes every space she enters. Posture is also about strength. It shows a resilience to life's challenges, a refusal to be bowed down by circumstance. Even when burdened, a woman who carries herself well is like a tree with deep roots, standing firm against the storms. This posture of confidence is magnetic. It attracts respect and admiration naturally because it reflects inner peace and assurance. Moreover, a woman's posture influences not only how others perceive her, but also how she perceives herself. When she holds herself with dignity and pride, it reinforces her self-belief and determination. It becomes a cycle of empowerment where confidence grows stronger with each step taken boldly. This kind of confidence is not loud or boastful. It is quiet, steady, and unwavering. It is a declaration of purpose, a visual testimony that she knows her value and refuses to hide it. The eyes are more than just organs of sight. They are the windows to a woman's soul, revealing truths that words often fail to express. Within the subtle expressions and emotions held in her eyes lies a depth that many overlook, yet men instinctively notice. It is through the eyes that a woman communicates her inner world, her dreams, her fears, her joys, and her vulnerabilities. When a man looks into her eyes, he is not merely seeing color or shape, he is sensing the heartbeat of her spirit, those fleeting glances, the softness or intensity in her gaze. The way her eyes brighten with hope or darken with pain, these tell stories far richer than any conversation. The eyes carry an authenticity that is difficult to mask. Even when a woman tries to hide what she feels, her eyes betray the truth. A sparkle of excitement, a shadow of doubt, a flicker of tenderness, these subtle emotions speak directly to a man's heart. It is as if the eyes are a secret language, one that conveys intimacy and connection on a level beyond the spoken word. In moments of silence when no words are exchanged, the eyes can hold a conversation that reveals understanding, empathy, and care. This is why a man notices them so keenly. Through her eyes, he glimpses her essence. Moreover, the eyes reveal a woman's confidence and self-awareness. When her gaze is steady and clear, it shows strength and presence. When it wavers, it may reveal humility or hesitation. But always the eyes reflect the truth of who she is at that moment. They are a sacred part of her identity, a reflection of her soul's condition. To a man who truly sees, those subtle expressions become a source of profound attraction because they reveal not just beauty, but depth, sincerity, and life. There is something profoundly captivating about authentic laughter, a genuine expression of joy that cannot be faked or forced. When a woman laughs freely, without reservation or pretense, she reveals a part of herself that is alive, unburdened, and truly present in the moment. This kind of laughter is not just a sound, it is a reflection of the heart's delight and the soul's freedom. It carries a contagious energy that draws people in and breaks down walls. Men notice this deeply because it signals something rare and precious. A spirit that knows how to embrace life with gratitude and delight, despite its challenges. Authentic laughter is the outward expression of inner peace and contentment. It is a sign that a woman has found joy, not in external circumstances, but in a place of strength within herself. It shows resilience, that no matter what hardship she faces, she can still find reasons to smile and celebrate life. This joy lights up her entire being and shines through even the smallest moments. It creates an atmosphere where others feel safe, welcomed, and uplifted. A man sees this as a beacon of hope and vitality, a reminder that life is meant to be lived fully and joyfully. Moreover, genuine laughter reveals vulnerability and authenticity. It exposes a woman's true self without fear of judgment, inviting connection on a deeper level. It speaks to her ability to be real, to let go of masks, and to embrace imperfections. This laughter is not about perfection or performance. It is about being wholeheartedly alive. Men notice this because it resonates with a primal desire for honesty and emotional intimacy. It is a powerful signal that she is someone who embraces life's fullness, its pain and its pleasure, and who invites others to do the same. Kindness and compassion are the quiet yet powerful expressions of a woman's heart. Qualities that often go unnoticed by many, but are deeply observed by those who truly understand value. When a woman shows genuine care for others, Whether through a simple act of empathy or a consistent pattern of selflessness, she reveals the true measure of her character. This kindness is not about seeking recognition or applause. It flows naturally from a heart rooted in love and understanding. Men notice this because kindness is a language of strength, not weakness. It speaks of a spirit that chooses to uplift rather than tear down, to heal rather than harm. Compassion is the ability to feel deeply for others, to enter into their struggles without judgment, and to respond with tenderness and grace. When a woman demonstrates this, she shows that she carries within her a wellspring of emotional intelligence and maturity. It tells a man that she is capable of nurturing relationships, of offering support in difficult times, and of creating a space where vulnerability is met with acceptance. This is a rare quality in a world that often values toughness and independence over connection and care. The kindness she shows becomes a mirror reflecting her inner beauty and wisdom. Furthermore, acts of kindness reveal a woman's divine purpose. They are manifestations of a higher calling to love and serve beyond herself. Men notice not just the actions, but the spirit behind them, the sincerity and humility that accompany her gestures. This kind of compassion builds bridges and fosters trust, qualities essential for any meaningful relationship. It shows that she is not only aware of her own worth, but respects the worth of others as well. In the eyes of a man who sees beyond the surface, kindness and compassion are signs of a rare and invaluable heart, one that enriches every life it touches. How a woman handles challenges and pressure reveals the true strength of her character in ways that often go unnoticed, but are deeply observed by those who care to see. Life's trials are inevitable, and it is not the absence of struggle that defines her, but the way she responds to adversity. When pressure mounts and the world seems to close in, a woman's resilience is tested. Does she succumb to despair, or does she rise with courage and grace? Men notice this response because it speaks to her inner foundation, the strength of her spirit, and the depth of her faith in herself and her purpose. Handling challenges with composure is a mark of maturity and wisdom. It shows that she understands life's difficulties are not meant to break her, but to build her. When faced with obstacles, she does not retreat in fear or bitterness. Instead, she confronts them with determination and calm resolve. This steady approach to pressure reveals a heart anchored in hope and a mind focused on solutions rather than problems. It is in these moments that her true power is visible, not loud or aggressive, but firm and unwavering. Moreover, the way she handles pressure reflects her belief in her own value and destiny. She refuses to let circumstances define her worth or dictate her future. Instead, she rises above the chaos with a spirit of perseverance, showing that setbacks are temporary and growth is eternal. Men notice this because it signals reliability and strength, qualities essential in partnership and leadership. The grace with which a woman endures hardship without losing her sense of self is a profound testimony to her character. It tells the world she is not merely surviving. She is thriving, shaping her destiny with courage and faith. The effort a woman puts into her personal growth and dreams is a testament to her vision and determination, qualities that do not go unnoticed by those who truly pay attention. Growth is not accidental, it is intentional. When a woman commits herself to becoming better, to learning, evolving, and reaching toward her goals, she reveals a spirit driven by purpose and fueled by hope. This effort speaks volumes about her self-respect and her understanding that she is more than her current circumstances. Men notice this dedication because it shows she is a woman who values progress over comfort, who is willing to step out of her comfort zone and face challenges head-on in pursuit of something greater. Personal growth reflects a hunger for life's fullness, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. It means she is not content with stagnation or mediocrity. She desires transformation and breakthrough. Whether it's through education, new skills, or cultivating wisdom, her pursuit of growth signals a powerful commitment to becoming the best version of herself. This dedication to self-improvement also demonstrates responsibility, discipline, and resilience. Men see in her a partner who is motivated not just by dreams, but by the discipline required to make those dreams a reality. This is a rare and magnetic quality because it shows she is not waiting for life to happen to her. She is actively shaping her destiny. Moreover, the effort invested in her dreams reflects a deeper understanding of divine purpose. It shows she recognizes that she was created for significance and that her aspirations are aligned with a higher calling. Men notice this because ambition rooted in purpose speaks of vision and leadership. When a woman relentlessly pursues her dreams, she commands respect and admiration. It reveals a life lived intentionally, with focus and passion, qualities that inspire and attract in profound ways. Respect is a cornerstone of a woman's dignity, and the way she demands it for herself and for others reveals the measure of her self-worth and integrity. When a woman sets clear boundaries and insists on being treated with honor, she is not acting out of pride or arrogance, but from a deep understanding of her value. This respect is a declaration that she knows who she is and refuses to accept anything less than what she deserves. Men notice this not just as a demand, but as a reflection of a woman's self-awareness and strength. It signals that she honors herself enough to walk away from situations that diminish her and that she expects to be recognized for the unique gift she brings into the world. Furthermore, the respect she shows to others mirrors her character and emotional maturity. It tells a man that she values relationships and understands the importance of treating people with kindness and fairness. This balance, demanding respect while giving it freely, creates an environment of trust and mutual honor. It shows that her respect is not conditional or selective, but rooted in principle. Men recognize this as a sign of leadership and wisdom, qualities essential for building lasting partnerships and communities. When a woman commands respect, she also inspires it. She sets a standard, not just for how she wants to be treated, but for how those around her should treat one another. This creates a ripple effect that uplifts and empowers everyone in her sphere of influence. Men see in this a reflection of divine order, where dignity and honor are the foundation of all meaningful interaction. The respect a woman demands and extends is a powerful testimony to her identity and purpose. It is a force that shapes her life and the lives of those who walk beside her. When a woman understands that these unseen qualities, the way she carries herself, the truth in her eyes, the sound of her laughter, the kindness she extends, her strength under pressure, the pursuit of her dreams, and the respect she commands, are deeply noticed and valued, she steps into a higher realm of purpose. These are not merely traits, they are reflections of her divine design and destiny. To live unaware of this power is to limit the impact she can have on the world and on those who seek to walk alongside her. But when she embraces these truths, she becomes unstoppable, a force of nature, a queen who leads not just with beauty, but with wisdom, strength, and grace. This is the calling every woman carries, to know her worth, to walk boldly in it, and to live a life that commands not just attention, but reverence.